a second. Why does my thing look so foggy? Hang on. Ah, there we go. Huh. It's a funny glitch of a sort. Colors, the whole thing looks like the contrast went up. But I swear to you, I did nothing. Not my fault. Somebody put a wall there. Alright. I'm gonna go hunt for some troops. Say what? Where? Who's out in the open? I think they're actually visible even when it's zoomed out. Oh. You. That's right, I made a wish to encounter Kogomi. What's she been up to?
여행자랑 페이몬이구나. 여기까지 어쩐 일이야?
I came to see you.
정말? 날 속이는 건 아니지? 표정을 보니 거짓말 같진 않네. 그렇다면 기뻐. 와타치미 섬에서 보는 건 오랜만이잖아. 우리도 와타치미 섬에 있을 때가 그리워. 경치도 예쁘고 맛있는 것도 많잖아? 그럼 잊지 말고 자주 와. 오늘은 뭐 하려고? 그래. 오늘 날씨도 좋은데 같이 걸을까?
I wonder if she's still into military talks. That's always been her main topic.
네 오빠를 찾으면 아예 여기서 다 같이 살까? 대환영이야. 하지만 그때가 되면 또 새로운 여정에 오르지 않겠어? 너희가 쓸 방을 하나 마련해 놓을게. 언제든 와서 휴가를 보낼 수 있도록. 아싸! 고민거리가 있으면 말해줘. 우리가 뭐든 도와줄게. 나? 딱히 문제는 없어. 요즘 와타치미 섬의 작황도 괜찮고 치안도 전보다 훨씬 좋아졌거든. 여전히 해야 할 일이 많지만 전부 익숙해진 일이야. 이건 아라이토가미 무녀로서의 책임이기도 해. 다만 너희가 떠난 후로 익숙한 일과 생활이 조금 지루해졌달까? 그래서 너희가 와타치미 섬에 찾아와 준 게 정말 기뻐. 우리도 코코미를 봐서 정말 기뻐.
상고노미아님, 그리고 대장? 와타치미 섬에 돌아오셨군요. 왜 저희 안 찾으셨어요? 하하, 대장은 저희 마음속에 영원한 황새치 2번대 대장이에요.
상구노미아님, 대장, 이따 모닥불 파티를 할 예정인데 같이 오실래요?
모닥불 파티! 맛있는 게 무지 많겠네.
그럼요. 제가 직접 요리할 거예요.
너 믿어도 되는 거 맞아?
그래, 그럼 사람을 시켜 식자재를 보내줄게.
감사합니다, 상고노미아님. 그럼 저희는 이만 준비하러 가볼게요.
Looks like we came at the right time.
히히, 네 인기는 여전하네. 다들 널 기억하고 있어. 아직도 기억나. 그때 넌 위임장이 있음에도 강제로 대장 자리에 오르지 않고 대원들의 시험을 통과해 실력을 증명했었지. 황새치 2번대는 네 능력과 기량을 인정하고 진심으로 존경하고 있어. 만약 너에게 도움이 필요한 날이 오면 다들 그때처럼 함께 싸워줄 거야. 사실 나도 일하다 가끔 너희 생각을 해. 이 세계 어딘가를 모험하고 역경을 마주하고 심지어
that's putting
생사의
it very
갈림길에 서
lightly.
있을지도 모른다고 생각하면 내가 너희 곁에서 묘책을 짜주지 못하는 게 너무 아쉬워. 멀리 떨어져 있어도 언제나 너희를 위해 기도할게. 앞으로의 모험도 순탄하길 바래. 가자. 파티 시간이 다 됐어.
Oh dang, you actually get to see the scenery. Cool.
이번엔 누가 부를 차례야? 가이.
Someone is already drunk.
파티 시작! 오늘은 취할 때까지 마시자고!
정말 즐거운 시간이었어. 다음에는 어디로 갈까? 다음엔 네가 와타치미 섬 밖을 구경시켜줄래?
Where is this anyways? Oh, okay. Hang on. Is that fire very... Fire not indeed hot, but... Oh, that's good though.
손에 손잡고.
Alright, so at least I know a way to indicate when a character is out in the field ready for an encounter, an event. Let's make another. How about sucrose?
달빛처럼 피어나라. 잘 봐.
평온하고 차갑고
축복을 담아. 자, 다 공연 준비 끝.
Oh, sorry, I forgot something. Hang on a second. second. Post. I knew I was forgetting something. And here too.
먼저 이렇게 하고 다음 동작은 이렇게 하자.
Okay. Oh, I can feel the evening breeze. I love it.
바로 해치워주지! 빛이야! 가려. 참 걸렸어.
Hello, boys.
전부 다 보이. 그대에게 잘 봐. 숲에 서 공연 준비 끝.
똑똑한 녀석이.
그만하세요. 달빛처럼 피어나라. 전력을 다할게.
보고 완료.
Oh, we got some big boys here. Uh-oh, looks like the rain is coming down.
서로가 변하지 않기를. 숲바람의 노래. 게으른 자. 축복을 감. 그대에게 달빛처럼 피어나라.
When it rains, it definitely pours. Excuse me.
빛이야.
머리통을 쏘아주마.
함께. 잘 봐. 전력을 다할게.
똑똑한 녀석이.
공연을 시작.
Who else is there? Some troops over there too.
커져라. 그대에게 선사할게. 잘 봐. 핫. 숲의 수호. 축복을 담아. 그림자. 손에 손잡고. 핫. 그만하세요. 숲바람의 노래.
보고 완료.
Big Lunar. Oh, further up ahead. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me check. Almost. I think that still qualifies. Attack may not be high, but it'll work.
찰컥찰컥. 나 여기 내려줘.
Actually, no. It's best to actually try out. Hey, about a second. Oh, that's still there? Huh. No, Shinobu can still work. I just need to get the other two to be this piece on with Elemental Mastery. For now, this will have to do. Hang on a second. I just remembered also. That means actually to benefit that, she's definitely going to need a different sword. I guess that works, but Wasn't there another one that I had? Or was that the only element? No, there's this one too. Problem is, I did not enhance this yet. So I guess I'll stick to this one. But let me see other options. $12 every 10 seconds recharge. Huh. Okay. And then as for that blade, it's just a regular blade. Okay.
무력 사용 확인 완료.
방어모드 가동. 아프다고 울지 마.
보고 완료.
Is this the only spear? Forge at the blacksmith, but I don't have the materials, do I? Probably not. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Anyways, next target.
또 시간
또 하나
낭비.
왔군.
저렴들이여 올림플 고리. 불폭탄. 어디 도망쳐봐. 이곳은 없으니까. 별로 안 했어.
Burst charges really fast. Is it 40? 50. Kind of like, I think that's like the second lowest.
청소 목표. 애군 타파.
That's what happens when you keep swinging, sir. You'll pass out.
저렴들이여 전부. 헐! 잡았다. 방해하지 마. 올림플 고리.
It really does do damage.
좀 찾아야겠어.
선물 모두 전 번개의 힘으로 정화한다. 올 불버리기. 최종 프로토콜. 방어무기 가동. 기대를 띄워줄까? 저렴대교 전개. 애군 타. 회수.
Oi. Nice shot.
청소 목표 고정. 도와준.
만만치 않아 보이는 거.
저렴대교.
Can't tell if Aino's the one doing that. For some parts.
처리할 사람이 생긴다. 청소 목표 고정. 아프다고 울지 마.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's enough though.
방해하지 마. 올림플 고리. I guess this one also makes sense too. Oh, I think that's even better than the one that I have currently. Very. Crit rate, crit damage.
Didn't I? No, right? I didn't. No. I think the plunging would benefit for sure. This is a second choice. Crit damage. Oh boy. Physical, this should have been electro. But one character at a time. Shinobu is currently the one that I'm kind of reworking, but also at the same time I'm leveling up Aino's artifact. But now making a discovery about this. Let's see. Hang on, I need a back paddle for a bit. No, mastery is better. Attack may be low, but this will do. Wow, crit rate's almost 100. Unifa's attack has been lowered a little bit for now because of that little switcheroo, but it's still doable. Oh, that reminds me.
먼지를 정하는 잡았다.
또 시간 낭비네.
기대를 띄워줘. 청소 목표 고정.
낭비 별로 안 했어.
I wonder if she's still there. Oh, these things are back. Oh, I see her. Yeah, she's still. Wait. No, that's somebody else, or hang on. Oh, there she is. Yeah, no, she's still there. The what? Sorry, hang on. The Selenic Chronicles quest chain. Did I not do that? Or maybe I'm missing one?
쉿, 애들이 자고 있...
I did this one. And that one. Weird. Am I missing something? Or maybe there's more down the road later.
스윗 완료.
방어모드 가...
회수.
저항을 멈추면
조급해할 것 없어.
정보 보고 완료.
No, that can't be all of them. Pretty sure there's some still around. Unless they don't count.
똑바로 서야 할 걸.
Oh, so our healing does factor not only HP, but healing amount will also be increased by 70%, 75%, and damage 25% of elemental mastery. Huh. Okay.
저렴들이야. 전 애군 타파. 빙글빙글 뿔뿔. 좀비. 야, 콜.
They don't drop anything. I guess that explains why they're not marked. They just don't drop anything at all.
방어모드 가동. 자, 도지대를 끼워줘.
아프다고 울지 마.
좀비. 저렴들이야.
회수.
Hey, Ratchet, what's up? $11 until they respawn. Until then, they are cleared. Big machine. Big takedown.
얽혀들어라.
선멸 모드. 변속. 준비. 방어 모드. 가.
아프다고 울.
Ah, over there. Ugh. I was listening to some ASMR. I am slowly, bit by bit, grinding. Aino's almost done her artifact. Still long, yet it still feels like a long way to go. And then just a few minutes ago, I found a better artifact that I had in stock. Replaced it with this. Yeah. And then I'm still reworking Shinobu, as if you remember, I pointed out that her healing is also factored by her elemental mastery. I didn't understand why people were choosing that. And yeah, now I understand. Reworking a character can still be a hassle, but it'll always pay off when it all comes together. And only despite her talent only being less, she's still doing her best, and she's still dishing damage. That's because when you attach the right artifact and give them the right weapons, the talents, most of that is pushed out to the max, while the talent, no, even the talents are important. But point is, this is why I would put talents as a as the last thing to grind for.
잡았다. 똑바로 서야 할 걸?
저렴들이여.
올림플 고리.
And this is why 4 stars have benefits too that even 5 stars cannot achieve. And this is why also Hoyoverse needs to pump out as many 4 stars in the coming months. Especially poor Honkai. Genshin could never? Hey, Genshin finally has a 4-star character. A new one. Honkai hasn't had one in a long time. Almost a year. 2 more days till Sonic Racing. Heck yeah! It's already that close, huh? Can't believe it. It just feels like not too long ago we were just playing the open beta. And it's already gonna be in people's hands.
저렴들이여.
아프다고 울지 마.
I feel like I'm most likely gonna get the Switch 2 version. And if anything, if that's the case, I'd rather get it in physical. I can't get it physical on Xbox because Series S does not have a disc drive. PlayStation 5, perish the thought, the game is $100. And yet somehow on the eShop for the Switch 2 version, it's like 80, 90. Sure, $10 difference, but at least I would get it. I would get it physically, and a little less compared to the PlayStation version. You know, I did made a prediction that the Switch 2 was gonna be another scenario of Nintendo's failure, because it looks like people are just fed up with Nintendo overpricing everything. They saw the price on the Mario Galaxy bundle, and they're like, 2 games for $70? No, thank you. But if you already had Mario Galaxy 1, you know, through 3D All-Stars, at least you could just buy Galaxy 2 on its own. But even with that, people were still not obligated to pay up that kind of price. And you know what's ironic? The fact that Nintendo has resurrected the Virtual Boy, a Nintendo console, portable console failure. How ironic and poetic it is to pair up the worst console with a bad console. I mean, not to say the Switch 2 is bad, but you know what I mean. It's crazy, huh? It's like, how could this happen? Sir, I think you may be stuck. Your save data from the single player will carry over to the full game, all challenges, first cup, and unlockable part kits. Oh, really? Yeah, I really didn't have the time to play the demo. I've been busy these past couple of days. Oh, okay, but that's good to know. Finally, Sega is doing what I want to say some developers are doing, but I can't name some except for Koei Tecmo, where you take a demo, save data can be used, can be transferred to the full game. Quite a common practice, if I do say so. But if that's the case, then I should just probably play the demo on the Switch 2 version. There is a Switch 2 version, right? I'm not. I'm like trying to go off by my photographic memory, because I did go to the eShop and I'm pretty sure I saw the Switch 2 logo. Because what's weird is that on the commercial, the trailers, recent trailers, they've only showed the Switch 1 logo, not 2. But yeah, I'm gonna go check that out now, actually. Hang on. Speaking of Switch 2, I made more progress of a sort on Silksong, except as of now, I am not sure what to do next. I got a new power-up, and I did some backtracking with said power-up. But I think I might need a guide, or I have to retrace some other corners that I haven't checked yet. I'm like doing my best not to look at too many guides. Except unless I need to look for something, like if I'm making like multiple loops of finding an item that I can't find, then yeah, then that's pretty much where I have to look it up. But of course, when it comes to how to fight certain bosses, nah. The real fun is when you're not looking up guides on that one. Let's see. Something is on sale. What the heck is on sale on the eShop? Glover's on sale. It's crazy that the eShop still doesn't have a what you call that, the shopping cart. So you would be forced to buy each and every game separately. What the heck does it mean game behavior is consistent on Switch 2? Okay, so bad news. Sonic Racing, there is no Switch 2 port. But I'm gonna double check. Let me just see. But the good news is that they said it's consistent. I'm assuming that means the frame rate and all is top notch. At least it should be. I'm hoping it is. No, it's just the Switch 1 version. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to wait it out. I'm probably not gonna get it day one, or better yet, no. I should probably check the demo and see if performance-wise it's good. Chances are, though, if Sega is willing to cash out, they probably will probably do a Switch 2 upgrade, except at a cost, of course, which I would not be surprised. I guess during the time when Sega was making the game, they did not have enough time for the Switch 2 to look at the Switch 2 dev kits, which, again, I don't blame them. Because I think, of course, anybody would question, like, when did Sega started developing Sonic Racing Cross World? Well, there's a demo for there's a new game as well from Bandai Namco, Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. I saw somebody played it earlier, sponsored stream, and it looks pretty good. 2 players. Oh, so there is 2 players. I'll download that demo too. And if there's a physical copy, I might as well just get the physical copy as well. But you can still play on a Switch 2 console. Yeah, no, that's fine. But what I'm hoping to see, it just finished downloading. What I'm hoping to see is that there's like some sort of like performance consistency. Even if it's running at 30 or 40, I don't mind that. I just, don't want, like lag. What do you call that? Frame rate drops, sorry. That's a big no-go. But then again, you would probably just need a day 1 patch to do that. There's a demo of a rhythm game. Sure, I'll do that. I'll wishlist it as well. It still baffles me that somebody at Nintendo is still approving all of these hentai games. And I mean like all these games, shovelware games that has the name hentai on it for its title. Speaking of random games on the digital storefront, I saw a interesting simulator game. It's called apparently it's called Superhero Simulator. And the trailer for it, I saw it on Steam. It's basically, in a nutshell, after watching the trailer, I was like, so basically Peter Parker's simulator. You have to, by day, you have to work at a job because you still have to pay rent and all that, feed yourself. And then when duty calls, you gotta put on the mask and all that sort, suit up. And yeah, it's because since it's a simulator game, you can also customize your hero, what they look like, without their outfit, and what they look like while when they're in their superhero duties. But yeah, I just found it such a funny concept. When's the new Rhythm Heaven game? They said next year. The last time we heard about it was the initial the reveal trailer. Yeah, 2026. Yeah, 26. So more or less, maybe I should have switched the Elgato HDMI here, but yeah, maybe I should have to the Switch too. But no, I'm just here to do a quick peek. Right now, I can see frame rate is really, yeah, 30 on the menu. Maybe a little less. But what about in-game? Loading time is pretty much almost on par. Or otherwise, I might as well just get the game on Xbox digital. Or, I don't know, wait for a Switch 2 version. I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so. Alright, so yeah, no. The game's running at 30 in the demo. But I wonder if that's gonna change in the full game. And also visually, I can definitely see the resolution being small. I mean, a little less compared to when I played it on Xbox. I mean, it's, like I said, it's still doable. But it could have been better. So... Nah, probably play the demo. If I'm gonna get the full game, and you know, play the demo for the save data transfer. Yeah, no, my best bet would be just get it on Xbox. I'm just hoping that the price though is the same. Cause yeah, I saw on the eShop. I saw on the eShop the reason why it's $10 less is because the eShop is offering a 10% pre-order discount. So some similar to Steam. PlayStation, on the other hand, is not offering that. Okay. With everything in the deluxe edition. What's in the deluxe edition? Sorry, hold on. I just deleted that. And then what's next? No, I want to see. Hang on. Turn off power. Let me see the Xbox, at the Xbox version on the. Actually, no, I could look up online on the web browser. But no, never mind. Actually, no. Wait, yeah, maybe I should. Actually, no. I've already turned on my Xbox. What's done is done. Now you have to commit to it. So that's a bit of a letdown, but at the very least, Switch owners, they can still play with other players anyways, you know, since the game does support crossplay anyways. Season Pass, Sonic Prime characters, and the Werehog are the okay. I know. Sorry. Excuse me. Are the Prime characters and the Werehog standalone characters, or are they like skins? Whoops. Holy shit, yeah, no, even on Xbox the price is high. The same pricing as the PlayStation. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess that explains why the Switch version is less. It's not just the pre-order deal, pre-order discount. It's not like next gen, you know, like on par with how it performs on PlayStation and Xbox. But that's a bit of a stretch to say. Standalone characters, so they have like their own category slash category and different stats. Oh, that's good. But a bit pricey, no? For this, I mean, then again, the deluxe edition is basically comes with everything. Although the Werehog, I guess, should have been part of the season pass, no? Or better yet, it could have been like they could have offered it as a pre-order deal instead of like a separate DLC entity. Well, at the very least, though. At the very least, better to get that than whatever is coming out. I mean, I guess I can't say that with Battlefield. Although lately I've been hearing Battlefield devs are kind of they're kind of recently been ruining their own PR. They banned a guy for something a little unreasonable. But I don't know, that's just one instance.
어떤 수가 나오려나? 아프다고
무지개를 끼워줘.
번개의 힘으로 정화한다.
But no, I think a lot of people, I think for myself, I would definitely just pick up Sonic Racing. And then I don't know what. There's just while there's plenty of games out there to choose from,
올림플 고리.
but you know, yeah, like I said before, you kind of have to like decide on what game you know you're going to be playing hours upon hours on end.
청소목표 곧. 아프다고 울 똑바로 서야 할 걸.
무지개를 띄워줄까?
There's still a normal DLC pack in the season. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we've already known plenty of DLC characters coming. Like Sega revealed them all. Well, all except for one more. Wonder who could it be? What franchise has Sega struck a deal with? They did. Nickelodeon. Wait a minute. I think it's only been Nickelodeon, hasn't it? And no, Persona doesn't count because Persona is owned by Sega. And I mean, Hatsune Miku is not a Sega-owned character, but just the games has been published by them. Because, yeah, SpongeBob, Ninja Turtles, Avatar, they've all been Nickelodeon. Or am I missing somebody? I feel like I'm missing somebody that isn't really non-Nickelodeon. Should I be concerned? Sounds like Nickelodeon was jealous of their racing game being so shitty. So, why not team up with a well-known company that has big fans?
잡았다. 애군 타.
Is it called is it called leverage for doing so? I mean, then again, you don't see DreamWorks doing the same stunt when their racing game was
청소목표
pretty much shit.
회수. 똑바로 서야 할 걸.
Oh, right, Minecraft. Yeah, I was like, there was some non-Nickelodeon characters. Yeah, Minecraft and Pac-Man. So yeah, Pac-Man and Minecraft are the only non-Nickelodeon franchises. Ninja Turtles and SpongeBob, Avatar are Nickelodeon. So should it be safe to assume that three of them are Nickelodeon and the other three are non? Meaning the last DLC is most likely going to be a non-Nickelodeon character franchise. Who could it be? It'll be funny if it was Mario. But yeah, you know, fat chance. No, 0 because, you know, the game is multi-platform. Not like Nintendo is willing to share the Italian plumber, their most iconic mascot in the world. They would never.
당연히 가든.
올림플 고리.
Nobody here? Nobody. Aw. Well, that looks like that's it. That's not all of them, but that's all the enemies that the little handbook could find. Right? Yeah. That's fine. I want to do a little just for fun testing here. Kind of wonder. You know how like the characters have like unique rival interactions? I wonder if they did the same for the DLC characters. Although I don't imagine Minecraft Steve and Alex to talk because they're using the regular models. If they were using like the Minecraft story models, then we most likely would have heard Steve and Alex talk. If they do have, if the DLC characters have interactions other than with each other, like SpongeBob and Patrick, imagine what SpongeBob would say towards Sonic, or what Sonic would say towards SpongeBob. It's like the fan fiction just writes itself, man. Exactly how much damage does Aino do with that Hydro of hers? At least as of now. Not that much. But with this. Oi, you dirty bastard. Despite her character model having long sleeves. You ruined my immersion! It's supposed to look like her long sleeves are just wrapping around, but no. They're no clipping through. Oh well, what can you do? It's gonna heal. I bet it's gonna be she's gonna have bigger healing and damage once I have the readjust the artifacts to elemental mastery. Yeah, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna switch consoles. So just give me a moment. Am I missing something? No. All I did was just hunting down some enemies. I don't have anything, right? No, nothing left behind? No. I hope not. Alright, give me a moment. I didn't see the full video, but I saw a video of somebody's questioning what's like the question is like they're asking what is the point of having to play very difficult games these days? And the thumbnail shows using Silk Song as an example. And yeah, of course, that I feel like gamers around the world have already made this discussion a long ass time ago, multiple times. Do we need to go through that song and dance again? really, but I guess it's for the newer. I think it's for like new gamers these days who have probably never played a Dark Souls game in their life. I think I have a theory, just a guess. This has been leaked inside the physical copy and everyone got it early. Uh-oh. We got early bird go-getters already. Dang. I mean, yeah, I know that's a thing. It's always been a thing. Could be the last collab DLC. Oh, another collab. So that means it's definitely. Well, I mean, we already know it's gonna be a guest character, or guest character pack, I should say. Okay, hang on. Should probably. I'm gonna switch to the Xbox. No. Should I? Actually, yeah, I should. I don't know how long the download's gonna be for, but might as well try. Because usually when I'm streaming, some downloads would take a while. Sega did a collab crossover with another gaming company in the Sonic Archie comics. I was gonna say DC because that was the recent collaboration they did. But no, I'm pretty sure it's not them then. Another company from the Archie. I haven't read the Archie comics in such a long time. Oh, here it is. The demo section. Oh, here it is. It's funny how I couldn't find the demo page to get the demo. Usually they would be found in the main page of the game. They actually have a console release, console port of Faith. It's like some kind of like Atari style horror game. They did a number. Okay, yeah, that still doesn't. To me, that still doesn't narrow it down. That's how you know I'm so falling so far behind with what Sega has been doing these days. I'll probably figure it out later. Or I'm sure somewhere my frontiers. Oh, okay. I think I might know who you're referring to. I think, but not gonna say. Still, it's the game's not even out yet. Oh, they have a demo for Yuka Replay E, the completely remade ukulele. Maybe I'll try a demo of that too later. They gave Laylee the bat more fur. I mean, yeah, because bats have furs. Okay. Sometimes when you just scroll through the demo section of games, you might find something that might pique your interest. Oh, hey, Little Nightmares 3. Right. Nightmares 3 got a demo as well. I've already tried the, what's that game? Shinobi demo. At first I thought it was going to be like a stage-by-stage oriented style of a game. But it turns out no, it's like a search and action game. Or okay, fine, it's called Metroidvania. Hey, once upon a time it used to that was the the name of the genre. Search and action until I don't know, Super Metroid and Symphony of the Night made a bed together. All right, just the Sonic Racing demo just finished installing. Just gotta plug in cables now. Let's see how much progression can this demo carry. Because I'm sure they're not going to give you the privilege to do too much. Hang on. All right, let me just switch before I forget. Oh yeah, I'm noticing the big difference between how the game looks like on Switch versus Xbox. Let me just go to the settings. Position, I think I left that on. Yeah, no, that, yeah. Rings, Spadon, yeah. Why would you turn off the item slots? Why is that an option? And why would steering sensitivity be a oh wait, right, I think I mentioned that before. Oh yeah, they have a graphics mode, but god, I wonder what that looks like on Switch, where you decide to prioritize performance over graphics and resolution. No, everything looks fine. Wait. What the heck? I just noticed this. What is this? Standard credits? I swear to God, they're not. I'm hoping that's not what I think it is. Yeah, I've already went through your dialogue. You're saying that, and plus you already said the same thing before.
Yo, let's go.
Some parts of the menu still kind of looks like the frames aren't like that stable, or like lowered. So how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Or that's like almost the same amount actually. I do like how you still get a glimpse of what the courses still look like. They even have a stage from Frontiers, I see. And then we already saw some of the collaboration ones, like whatchamacallit, SpongeBob, where Bikini Bottom is a track. And let me guess, Ninja Turtles will be in Manhattan. From the surface to the sewers. Another demo has been downloaded. The download's been finished. Why is Eggman on a hoverboard? Oh, great. Right, I almost forgot you have to... There's red rings. I feel almost naked without the skills that I had from the public demo. Because, you know, now everybody starts from scratch. Well, at least with this demo, with the save data transfer, at least you get a bit of a head start anyways. In fact, no, it's more like you're already playing the game, just pieces of it. It went right between. Dang it, oh no, it was somebody else. Oh no! I got the Eggman. I think the item, no, not item slot, the gadget thing should not be on the screen. I mean, it's not distracting. At least it's not in the middle, of course, but does it need to be there? Oh shit, wait. Hold on. Why is the steering assist on? No, turn that off. I think I've totally overlooked that on the settings.
have to do better than this.
Oh, I just noticed there's some new faces here in this demo. Tails, no, don't do it.
No problem. I can still do this.
Let's go to the random. Oh, and now remember this course.
No problem. I can still do this.
Treasure expert.
Wasn't somebody just behind me?
Final lap.
I gotta remember which items I could use to actually block off projectiles. Oh no! Ah! Okay. I'm assuming bomb blocks projectiles as well. How dare they block locked Eggman out of this demo? I can understand Hatsune Miku not being available. This is just a demo. Same thing with the open network. Still too early. But still locking out of Eggman in a public demo? Absurd. Collecting the red rings in this game just reminds me of trying to collect those tokens from Diddy Kong Racing. No matter how hard you try to drift, how much you turn, you just can't reach it. It annoys me so.
Let's do this. Excellent.
Which way, Tails? Okay. Random, let's go. Whoa! Bingo highway it is. I thought we were still going right. Like a internal spiral loop. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh no. Oh, really? The vortex thingy blocks off the heavyweight? Weird. Oh, okay, yeah, that's why. It's a defense item. Also, how do I get that tutorial thing off? Oh, the last one was right there. Right. Oh well, that's fine. I bet you the 4th Sonic movie, Sonic's gonna drive a car.
As I expected.
And I don't know, he's probably gonna make a reference to Sonic Racing. I mean, hey, Mario Kart, the Mario movie already made a huge Mario Kart scene. Sonic might as well do the same, yeah. And I'm sure a lot of Sonic fans would immediately jump for joy. While others, newbies, will be like, wait, if he's the fastest thing alive, why is he driving a car? And then maybe Tails will create and pilot the Tornado X, just like in Sonic Adventure. From plane to mech. And God forbid, I'm concerned about the future potential of how they're gonna introduce Rouge the Bat. But considering Sega has been toning down Rouge, like literally censorship and all, I'm sure it might be more tame. They're not gonna probably do anything fan service-y like they did a long time ago. I think I need to go back to them options and find a way to turn off the tutorial setting. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna... Funny how Sega did not put any Phantasy Star Online characters in this one. Oh no! It is one of Sega's most invaluable IPs as of now. Oh no, where's that? I knew it. I don't want to look. Because even when I'm like... even when I attempt to like look back and try to dodge it, I still end up driving the opposite way. But if I don't look, maybe I'll just leave it up to leave it up to chance. Oh, the red ring doesn't show up during the final Grand Prix? Really? Weird. Go ahead, try to throw something at me now. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, no one better.
Yay.
You tried so hard, though.
You got so far, but in the end, it didn't matter.
That's why I'm the best of them.
Alright, not bad. What were the other high-speed difficulties out there? No, I already know about custom gadgets, but I don't want to do them now. Stop holding my hand, game.
I expect great things from you.
Yeah, I know about it, but I don't really have that much to offer. I mean, not much to customize as of now. Options. What's race dynamic? No, thank you. I don't want to know. Oh no, it's right here. This gadget display. Yeah, turn it off. But does not say. I guess that's just a one-time thing. At least I'm hoping that might be the case. Actually, you know what? Hold on. What kind of as of now, what kind of things do they have here? Gadgets. Yeah, again, not much to offer. I'm fine with the defaults. And then, yeah, customize cost. My way of playing games, like, especially ones that have like so many custom varieties, I just stick to the defaults for now until I unlock a bunch of stuff. Wow. You get to actually see a whole bunch here. What the heck? Fossil rock? Oh, like a dinosaur. Why would you want to have these for wheels? Victoria carriage. It's so weird though when it comes to like upgrade changing the thing. Why is it that the unlockable pieces, the acceleration, this point of the main stats for this style, this car style is acceleration, but the newer models, it decreases the acceleration. Shouldn't it be the opposite? But the other form of stats improve. But it's like the main purpose of the car, in this case acceleration, it loses it by 1 or 2. Anyways, yeah. I don't know, I always find that weird. What about here? Looks sexy. Oh, yeah, I can tell that's definitely Metal Sonic's taste. Batmobile? Well, imagine what the SpongeBob car pieces are gonna look like through the customization garage. No hoverboard though. Really? Huh. Strange. What is this again? Race park? Quick match, extreme, custom. But it's recommended for multiplayer. So, like a party mode of a sort?
Yo, let's go.
What? Oh, right. No, I'm good. Maybe this speed. Mirror speed. Yeah, obviously mirror mode. Supersonic speed. I hope that's 200cc. Train and time trial. Wow, that's a thing that you could choose on this menu. It's like, just to be sure, try out the track on time trial where there's no CPUs, just so you can understand what the track is like. But does it really help, considering that you know, in the second lap it could be a random course. Yeah, whatever. Big is indeed big. Ooh, I Yoda. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's flashing red. You can't hit him while he's flashing. That's quite the long invincibility frames there. Compare that to Mario Kart World. You can be hit as many times as you like. I mean, to be fair, Mario Kart 8. What? Hey! I was still flashing red. But compare that to Mario Kart World, where you can be hit consistently over and over. Who's in first? Espio. There's just randomly a 100 ring just sitting there. Don't you mother fudger! He knew where I was going, and I should have looked back behind sooner. See, if you look behind, it's very useful. The only problem is my brain, you know, when looking backwards, it also functions backwards.
I have to do better than this.
Somehow those car seats are way too small. I don't think it's big enough for their sizes, especially poor Big. I think his ass is taking up the entire car seat. Why are you order? Lead the way, Fox boy. Whoa.
No problem. I can still do this.
Oh boy. I'm on to you, Tails. I got the bird instead. Oh, I think I'm way ahead of the pack. Good. Just keep it that way.
As I expected.
You know, thinking about how this game utilizes the gadgets, not only is it a bit of a game changer, but it also made me think, what would it be like? Actually, no, it's already a thing with that mobile game, Uma Musume. Just a shame that it's only on PC and mobile device. The music in this game is amazing. Yeah. Very... I'm very, at least so far from what I'm hearing, like in this course especially, majestic, and how the ambience gives you a bit of a hype up right at the final lap. Oh no! Uh-oh! My ass! Oh no! Ass save. So I look forward to more soundtracks in the full game. At least Bingo Highway still sounds the same. But it just makes me wish that they, you know, actually released an HD port of Sonic Heroes. They've already brought Bingo Highway back from the dead multiple times, but it's only in the form of a racing game. Oh, speak of the devil, thanks, game. I wonder what the soundtrack for the course race for Frontiers is gonna sound like. And God forbid, what about Bikini Bottom? Somebody at Sega is probably gonna have to replicate the instruments that is used in the SpongeBob race course. That didn't hit anyone? Oh shoot. Oh no, lost it. I think, okay, hold on, I just now noticed that rival icon on the map, Tails. It's like covering so much of the map. I mean, again, it's not a case of like your eyes are gonna look at that all the time, but look at the size of the icon though. The black flame is like covering so much of the lane. Either they gotta make the character icons a little smaller or make the flames smaller or something, I don't know. Well, other than that, it's just a minor distraction. Nothing to cry over spilled water. Instead of saying spilled milk, because trust me, have you ever spilled milk? Because I'm pretty sure that's more problematic than spilled water. Unless the water was contaminated by something. Alright, here we go. Marathon. That didn't hit anybody? Are you kidding me? We were practically driving in a straight line almost. Aha, that's what you get for tailgating me, Tails. I was gonna throw that back. My reflexes are terrible. Or my reflexes, my reaction. Actually, that's a good question. Can the spike ball even stop a bomb? Void's the vacuum thingamajig, right? Yeah. Yeah, eat that, ninja. My ass is... Oh, Lord, jeez. Oh, wow. By 1 second. Shoot, I meant to get the double... Uh-oh. Oh, well, at least I got this. The fact that in online mode the item boxes instantly respawn, they really know how to get the racing chaotic in online mode. But here in the single player, and I'm guessing even split screen, the item boxes don't respawn instantly. Tails, what happened? I swear you were just behind me a few feet away. How did you go so far? I mean, how are you so far behind? I'm scared to even know what a high maximum level is for the rival. Will they know every shortcut? Will they do perfect drifts? Know when to use items properly? But I bet it's still possible to beat them, of course. And I bet it will be among the achievements, like beat a rival at max heat. So yeah, see, this is what I'm kind of like wondering about. Like, how much can you level up the gadget plates? Because if you're able to get it to 6 slots, wouldn't that already give you the big head start for the rest of the game? Let's see. No, I can't customize it right here, right? No. No, that's fine. Let's go. Uh-oh. Big is on the hoverboard.
So neither will
Excuse me. At least Rystar is not on the doing the countdown. But a bit of a insult that he's not here anymore. Yeah. No, Big. No pushing. Ha! No touching. Alright. We're going to the 7 Seas. I feel like having the Air Trick Expert gadget plus being on water just has way too many benefits. But that's only when you're in the water, yeah. Or isn't there also a gadget where you can just like charge up your drift gauge and such really fast? Oh man, this is not gonna help me. I don't suppose that the bomb bounces against walls. Hit the boost! If you get hit, at least Hope that a boost panel is nearby, or if you at least have a blue boost wisp, that helps too. I can barely see much of the screen because of the size of the bomb. Oh, she was just gonna drive straight to it.
As I expected.
Where's that damn fourth red ring?
There's still more to go.
That's right, Amy. We still got 3 more rounds to go. I hope you're ready for the marathon. Oh god, I suddenly had Mario Kart muscle memory. I was waiting for that too. How dare you! Ah! Oh, jeez. Random track, okay. Lead the way, Pinky. No, she just activated that defense mechanism. Now I can't see anything. Oh no, oh no, that was bad, that was bad. That's the giant thingamajig. What the heck is this? A random item box there.
How's that, Amy?
Really, Knuckles?
I'd rather save my ass
Yeah, I got it.
and take the hit. No! Should have known. Oh well, I'll take it. There's still 2 more races to go anyways. Oh shit! Oh, never mind. I was expecting heavyweights.
Way to go.
It's a good thing that they have an option to retry the race, even at the cost of those tickets. But hey, at least unlike Mario Kart World or any Mario Kart, where if you lose that first place streak, you have to start all over again. It's amazing how Nintendo didn't even think about having like a retry button. I guess with the slight exception of Mario Kart 64, if you remember how in that game, if you end up in 5th place or below, you can actually retry, no penalties. But still doesn't ignore the fact that you still had to like retry the whole Grand Prix. Especially with the all the new Mario Kart games where your Grand Prix run is based on how you get 3 stars if you get first place. Pink. That you should drive faster. Like before. Come on, SBO. How could you? Yeah, no, they really need to reduce the size of the visuals of the bomb. Will you kind of notice how much space it's taking up? Oh yeah! I broke the ninja star. Oh shit. Oh, Star Chow. That's not a defensive item. Oh, I wasn't even look behind. Ah! Oh shit, that was not high enough. Now I'm itemless. But Amy's not second at least. Oh no, she's fifth. She fell far behind. I couldn't tell because of all the icons. Hence why I say they should try to reduce it. Or maybe put it in the settings. It's time for marathon. But yeah, I would buy a Uma Musume racing game in a heartbeat. And Cygames is clearly missing that opportunity. But then again, they've been making bank with the international release since then. Who knew that a game about horse girls could actually bank so much money? But there's a good reason why, because those horse girls actually are based off of the real life horses. D. Do you have anything behind you, Amy? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no! Oh, okay. Something just exploded. I don't know what. Oh no! Do you have their storm? I can't tell. I can't see what you're holding because of this bomb. Amo Chow, save me.
Watch it.
No, my ass! Oh, come on. Amo Chow, please. I'd rather get one item than none. Hiya! I don't care who's behind me. I didn't look. Although I think it would have been better.
Yeah, no one better.
Yeah, come on, Amy. What happened? You were supposed to be in second.
You're making me look bad.
That's why I'm the best of them.
Alright. Huh. The gadget level up thing only goes up to bronze, eh? Frenzy. Oh boy.
Expect great things from you.
So I guess they only keep you at bronze until the full game. Oh, that's good. What is there? Item swapping. What is this again? Inventory plus. Lore hazards. Not a lot compared to how the open network had. I'm assuming these are the only ones you can unlock. But let me see. Yeah, because the rest are just locked. They don't want you. They don't want you toying around just yet with the variety. Nah, that's fine. I think I can do one more, and then call it a night.
Yeah, let's race.
Oh shoot! Now I got like 2 customs. Actually, hold on. For the sake of such, while not much variety, I'm not gonna look up the stats. I'm just gonna choose by looks. Actually, you know what? No. On second thought,
Yeah, let's race.
there's not much variety. At least not yet. Not much to go by.
This is it. I'm gonna show you just what I'm capable of this time. I'm gonna win this.
Yeah, you're certainly going to try.
Don't hold anything back, partner, because I'm not letting you off easy.
Alright. Let's go! Whoops. More and more, I'm like still trying to imagine how Hatsune Miku is gonna talk. I bet she's just only gonna have Japanese dubs, which I don't mind. I think in English dub, Hatsune Miku might more or less be cursed. That's like when Resident Evil characters suddenly had Japanese dubs as an option. It just didn't sit well. Yeah, I was going to.
Go easy on you, Tails.
Nice one, Sonic.
Oh no! That's still silver. That's still silver. Yep. Is that a red rocket? How the heck did that pass me? Ah, no! I should have slowed down a bit. Holy shit! Almost got hit by the bomb.
Beat the best.
Characters update roadmap by layout for Hatsune Miku, Joker, Ichiban. Hatsune Miku will be at launch, Joker in October, Ichiban in November. Oh, I thought all three of them were gonna launch on the same day. Huh, weird. Why put Joker on second? Because he was already playable in the open beta. So I would have assumed that he would have been first. Or yeah, like I said earlier, I thought all three were available on day one. But then again, no. They did show off the roadmap. Still strange, but okay, I'll take that. Huh, well, I see how Sega has their priorities straight. they want to get on Krypton Media's good side. They own the owners of Hatsune Miku. Oh jeez. It's a little too crowded for my liking. Oh my god. Dang it! Uh-oh, here comes the fever. What is it this time? Something to do with boost. Oh no, there's just now a whole bunch of boost rings. As if we weren't already going fast, but okay. And now I have a giant, I have a growing bomb in my way. Oh no! Oh jeez. Whoa. Was that really necessary for me to activate? Well, then again, you know, I wouldn't know what it is exactly. Oh no! What are you on, Tails? You're in first place.
Nice. Let's go again.
Alright. Excuse me. Oh jeez. Wait, did I throw that backwards? I swear I threw it forward. Unless my joystick was, while turning, thought it was going back. Oh no! Come on, you can give me something better than that. Oh, CPU really knows his thing. Oh no. Ooh, a bit of a clutch. At that point, when everybody got hit, it was just a testament. It was just a matter of How many boost rings we touch, and a little bit of drifting. Small level 1 drift boost there. I see how that game, how the game plays, where the intention by the developer's intention of having those speed boost panels or rings at the finish line before the finish line. It's like the last stretch. Just like Uma Musume, where your horse girl decides whether or not, or depending on how well you train them, after the 4th corner, where it's just a straight line, they choose to go all out, use all their energy. Well, pretty much isn't that always like that's a strategy? Conserve your strength and stamina until the last lap, where it's just a straight road. It's gonna be hard. Oh, jeez! I was wondering where you were, Tails. Gotcha, Omega. But where's Gamma? What have you done to Gamma? I just realized if you use the vortex on the Dark Chow, it actually does prevent the Dark Chow from swapping and giving you 2 free items. But is it even worth doing that, even though you have no idea what has which item is dropping on your head? Shoot. I knew I should have just I tried to risk it all for the double item box. And yet, I still made it on top. And Tails somehow was not in second.
Can't beat the best.
Huzzah! Blind shooter.
Tried so hard though.
How many flames is that? 12? 10?
I'll play with you some other time.
Defeat rivals 5 times. Okay, so yeah, no, the gadget plate only goes up to bronze. They don't want you going the highest rank, so you can have 6 slots. Not yet. Nah, at least in the open beta, they let you experiment with that kind of free creative mind. All right, so I think that'll be it for tonight. I'm kind of debating if I should just get the standard and then the season pass alone, because I don't know if it's just weird how they separated the Werehog and the Sonic Prime characters separately. It should have been combined. Anyways, but yeah, we don't have to wait too long, as the game is gonna launch real soon next week. And yeah, I will only make a small prediction that somehow this game is gonna blow up, and in a good way. So much so, Mario Kart players might convert and pay attention to this game. And with the ongoing DLC Season Pass support, whereas Mario Kart World, there's no DLC announced or planned yet. I mean, planned maybe, because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But at least, you know, gamers do know what's to be expected in the DLC lineup, right? For Sonic Racing. Is it a good marketing strategy? Yes, because at least you get an idea. People will get an idea on what they are paying their money's worth, right? Now, sure, Mario Kart World, nothing has been announced yet, but you know, as of now, it's kind of like the question: is Mario Kart World worth $70 for what it is? Or should they wait it out? But in any case, actually no, as a matter of fact, the fact that the game is also on Switch, even though it's not Switch 2 port, I think people will still enjoy it. I mean, also I didn't even check, but assuming that the Switch version also has that performance option in the settings, then yeah, they could switch it to make it run 60, but we'll see. My prediction, going back to my prediction, yeah, I say this game's gonna take the spotlight. It had done that when the open beta launched, and at least according to Steam, yeah, it really peaked high. It was kind of like on the same level as when Battlefield 6 open beta launched, and people were praising. For once, they were praising EA and DICE, and you know, like, oh yeah, Battlefield is back. Whereas this game, yeah, pretty much like you can't say Sonic Racing is back, but more like, you know, Sega made up for the mistake that they did with Team Sonic Racing. How that game was like, it was Sonic Racing, but they just stripped down a lot of things that made All-Star Racing good. So they brought it back with nuance of gimmicks, such as actually, it's not. While it's not technically a real new gimmick, because technically speaking, All-Star Racing had already done it. Where, you know, the second lap, it's a different course. But if you remember All-Star Racing, more or less was the same, wasn't it? Like, yeah, it's the same world, but in the second and third lap, you're not racing on the same track. Now it's kind of like you're on a different road. I feel like that's what Mario Kart World should have done. They did it with 8, because based on the Mario Kart Tour tracks. But anyways, it works for what it is. Because, I mean, yeah, you know, like I said, they stripped away Team Sonic Racing, stripped away what made it good, the last game good. So, Sega basically just threw it back in and then said, okay, yeah, here's what you wanted and more. Well, I say more, but what's his name? Joe Musashi and other Sega characters are not here. It's just mostly Sonic. And then well, Joker is one Sega character. Hatsune Miku is not technically a Sega character, even though her games are published by Sega, but you get the idea. And then, yeah, you have the DLC characters that are not what you expected. But yeah, I realized that most of those said guest characters are Nickelodeon characters, Nickelodeon licensed characters. And yes, I have to remind myself TMNT is still under Nickelodeon, so it's like Sega Sonic cross Nickelodeon. Well, dub it as that, as like a substitute title. Sonic X Nickelodeon Racing Cross World. Anyways, today's Saturday, so Sunday, as usual, I'll probably not stream unless I suddenly do like a guerrilla stream. Next week, we have the official release. When is it exactly? Today is what now? 20th. So the 25th, right? I don't know why I keep thinking it's 27th. Unless I'm mixing that up with another game coming out. Yeah, no, 25th. Yeah, no, something... Oh no, there is going to be a Switch 2 version. Later, though. There's no release date on that. Okay, so no, I was right. I did saw a Switch 2 somewhere on the eShop. I wasn't going crazy. 25th is a Thursday. Yeah, I was gonna say Friday. Okay, all right. Well, there's that. The Switch 2 version is a thing, or they're working on it. But that being said, actually no. I'll probably just get it on. I'll just get it on Xbox. Probably not day one because I'm still kind of like managing my wallet here and there, just saving. I mean, yeah. Again, we're living in a world where games are now a luxury. $100, $70. It's crazy. It's like now you have to decide. You have to just buy games occasionally. Like you're saving money, and then you have to think about bills to pay, and then games on the side. It's kind of like treating yourself now. It's like buying a game is like treating yourself to buying I don't know, a luxury handbag or a new HD flat TV or something. But at least that's with AAA games, as long as it's worth the purchase. Unlike, well, whatever Ubisoft pumped out. The audacity that they had to even bother releasing Star Wars Outlaws on Switch 2. I bet you only at least maybe 1,000 copies will probably be sold, and Ubisoft will once again blame gamers for not buying their multi-millionaire money game. No. Who would buy that? Especially after the reception. But sure, let Ubisoft spend their own money and see if it works. Unlike Silksong, the game that got the industry so mad. A $20 game that managed to sell 15 million in 3 days? How dare they? They're trying to brainwash our consumers into thinking that a cheap game with high quality is a better purchase than $1 million game that we spent millions on. Well, it works. Get mad, stay mad. As the kids say, cope and seize. Multi-millionaire gaming companies. At least Sega's not part of that. I'd say Sega is kind of like in between AAA and AA. I mean, depending on the game franchise that they release. When it's Sonic, I guess it could be considered AAA, right? As long as it's good. What else? How many games does this, hang on a second. I just realized something. In terms of offline play, how many players does this game allow in local play? Did I wishlist this? I could have sworn I wishlisted. No, I didn't. What the hell is wrong with me? Wishlist. And let's see. It says here Xbox local multiplayer 2 to 4 split screen. That's good. It would have been absurd if it was like only 2 players. And then, you know, really think about it. What kind of racing game would only have up to 2-player local multiplayer? Although, that being said, can you imagine if at least more than 2 players had the bomb? How much do you think that's going to take up the screen that has now been minimized to nothing but a square? Even with the biggest HD screen. Nah, I feel like even in 4K, that bomb item is gonna cover up your almost 1/4 of your of your mini screen in local multiplayer. Oh God, imagine how the game will run on Switch 1 with multiplayer. Considering that Mario Kart 8 wasn't running at 60 4-player split screen. Don't you think that sounds a little concerning? I mean, again, just a little. Let's see. Anything else? Is there any gaming news to share? Well, apparently after the Nintendo Direct, just days later, people got... Oh wait, no, I already said that. I was gonna repeat what I just said, like how yeah, Nintendo priced too high, not worth it. It's been said and done. No need to repeat what has been already said 1,000 times on the echo chamber. It's like saying the same joke over and over. And you get it, but it's no longer funny. It was funny the first few times, like when SpongeBob ripped his pants. Remember that episode? It was all funny, and he only did it just so he can get Sandy's attention. Only later to find out that he took the joke too seriously, too far. And then, oopsie daisy, Sandy got mad. Everybody was already sick and tired of the joke. Somehow it's always easy to compare something with just anything from SpongeBob. You could say The Simpsons is a meme factory, but SpongeBob is the second best. Or it could be first. First best. Honkai Star Rail's next update is soon. Oh boy. Wait, is it? And somehow I'm not even looking forward to it. I mean, not even the characters. I mean, I probably still gotcha, even though I got nothing at all. Not that many to gotcha for, but oh well. At the very least, for ZZZ, Banner 2, Phase 2 Banner is going to go live soon. And I have plenty enough polychromes for that. And I still haven't even started the story, and I feel like I'm probably just gonna wait it out. Get the new character first, level up, and then do the story. Even though I always seem to forget that sometimes the story mode doesn't let you use your own build, not even your own preset team. They let you use the trial editions of the new characters. I mean, yeah, it works, so that way, you get to decide whether or not the character is worth pulling. But at the same time, I want to use my build. Please. All that grinding for not being able to use the characters, huh? At least Genshin lets you use your build. And then, yeah, at the same time, they even give you the trial character. There is a behind the scenes of Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. Watch as this game somehow manages to outsell something like Battlefield 6. And EA thinks single-player games are dead. They said that before, and then suddenly Jedi Fallen Order, an EA published game, showed them how it was done. Proved them wrong. Ate their own words. And then they basically backpedaled and realized, okay, we made a mistake. Let's make a sequel then. Speaking of which, and once again, this is another case of what's already been said and done. But technically, it's also recent. Borderlands 4. Some folks have played it, some have enjoyed it, while others have said, my PC can't handle it. And no matter how many times they had to configure in the settings, they immediately decided to just refund the game. And were some other some other folks saying, yeah, I'm not buying this. It's not worth $100. And Randy Pitchford was complaining to those people specifically. It's like, why aren't you buying the game? It's $80 or $100, depending on which edition you bought. Come on, guys. I told you, if you find a way, there's a way. Yeah. Nah. Plus, I don't recall anybody ever talking much about Borderlands. Heck, Borderlands 3, people did praised about it, but when it came out, it just came out, and I never heard anybody say it was such a iconic sequel compared to like 2. Not even the weird prequel that came out of nowhere. And their selling point was, you could play as Claptrap. Okay. But you still decided to re-release 1 and 2, Borderlands 2 on the PS4 just right after that. So what was the point of the prequel? But yeah, Randy Pitchford just mad that all of us are not buying his $100 price tag game. Well, this is what we've been saying. You have to let let your actions speak louder. In this case, your wallets. Hide it from them. Say it. Show them how it is. Tell them as it is. I mean, I guess you could say I did my part by buying Silk Song. Heck, even some indie games today like Peak, which I'm sure everybody knows. Peak, the 4-player, you can even play it by yourself. That climbing game, it's only like $10, and that game is all the talk. So many Twitch clips, YouTube clips. How many clips can you find about people praising Borderlands 4? That isn't like some accolade trailer. Oh, apparently Skate 4 is out. And I don't know about that. I'm seeing like people are having a blast, but in a way where they're laughing at the glitches, the unpolishedness. But hey, if at least that's something, right? I got so many ASMR videos in here. Okay, I get it, YouTube. Peak. So many peaks. Looks like the YouTube channel that makes that show, what's it called? That web series, Digital Circus. They suddenly already are working on a new pilot show. Knights of Guinevere? I have no idea. Doesn't it? Yeah, what's their channel is called Glitch, right? How many? I swear, isn't this like their third or fourth thing that they're making now? How do you micromanage all of this? Or maybe Glitch is just a brand company name, and then you have different division, different teams. Either way, I feel like they should have backpedal a little bit. Because if you're working on one successful thing, sure, you can make another, but usually if you don't want to be under peer pressure, especially towards your animators, concept artists, and all that, you don't want them to crunch between two projects. If it were me, I would just focus on one series that is doing well, and then end that season, give it a rest, and then work on another. Or do a second season and then put a second IP on the side. I mean, again, that's what I would do. And I mean, I want to say if I speak from experience. I mean, does it count as experience? I did Y Smash Brothers. And then somewhere in between, I did Adventures of Mario and Sonic. And in hindsight, it was just basically Y Smash Brothers, but every episode just stars Mario and Sonic. And then I did season 2 of Y Smash Brothers. I rebranded Mario Sonic as Adventures of Mario Sonic. So I basically went back and forth rather than doing both at the same time. But yeah, in hindsight, Adventures of Mario and Sonic was just Y Smash Brothers. Just like how Boruto is just another season of Naruto. Same characters. Sure, Boruto and some new kids on the streets, but don't you think it was just another season of Naruto? Because they still put him in the show. They still put him in there. Sasuke as well, pretty much the old gang, and it's like, was there a point to rebranding? Exactly how I think about, again, as an afterthought, like Y Smash Brothers. What's the difference between Y Smash Brothers and Adventures of Mario and Sonic? Same thing, just different stars, but you still have the same characters, such as the evil Dr. Mario. I'm still wondering what the hell of an accent that I gave him. Where is it from exactly? But I think back then I just did it on instinct, thinking I always in my youth I assumed that's how most mad doctors sounded like. Typical. See, even I can criticize my own shitty work. But, sure, I can still praise it. How much fun I had recording. One take, 2 takes, 5 takes. Anyways. But yeah, good for Glitch though. If that's how they want to roll, but I just hope that they don't stress themselves out and stretch thin their production team. Because if they're like bouncing between this new pilot show and digital circus, then there's definitely going to be some troubles in between. I guarantee you. As for Hotel Has Been, I heard that I just saw like I think it might have been a new trailer for their next season. I think that's going to be in October, right? And then right off the bat, I'm just going to say just dumb early criticism. I think it kind of already lost the namesake of the show. Because wasn't the first season like about the hotel? Now the trailer that I saw for the second season, they kind of like ditched it. Or it's kind of there, but now they're going for a serious tone. Yeah, right off the bat, already after one season, the second one is already going to be dead serious. And then Hell of a Boss is doing the same. It's probably the same team, right? Both shows. Once again, another case of please try not to go crazy with it. Otherwise, production team is gonna start losing steam fast. And I swear to God, Amazon better not do something stupid like holding them back. Because you know how it is. When you start as an indie on YouTube and then some multi-millionaire company takes over your show just for the sake of publication, distribution, you know they're going to start changing. Like, how did it say? How did it go? How did the saying go? Something is under new management. At least that's what Amazon would say if they decided to step in and start making pointless changes. Now, by that time, if or when that happens, then you better start. Then you better start getting ready to send your virtual pitchforks and torches against Amazon. And then for the creators, the biggest red flag is when the creator founder leaves. No, that's it. Game over. If you want examples, Infinity Ward founders, they left the company. No, Rocksteady. When Rocksteady founders left the company, people were concerned about Suicide Squad. And boy, they had every right to be. So, yeah. Always watch out for the red flags. You'll never know. Or you'll be ready for when a new IP is going to be made that isn't owned by some big corporate. But yeah, again, that's a matter of if and or when. So that's why, at least Amazon is doing the right thing by not stepping in. Anyways, so Yeah, I don't know when to stream some next week, but I'm hoping. I'm just hoping at least I don't get like a busy schedule like this week. 'Cause yeah, I didn't get a chance to play the Crossworlds demo until now. And just playing it again, yeah, I am once again the spark of interest has reignited again. It was just a matter of like what port should I get? I was hoping that the Switch 2 version would also launch, but I guess dev kit issues and Sega needs more time to polish that. But with that being said, most likely I'll just get the Xbox version, and then I don't know, a year or two later I'll get the Switch 2 version for portability, or maybe not. I don't know. All right, so with that, I will then see you guys in the next stream. You folks have a good day and a good night. See you, folks.